So today I wanted to talk about why honestly you should experience owning a Maserati. Okay, in particular, a Granturismo, a quadruporte, 8-cylinder. You know, I would even say a Ghibli Trofeo. Probably now MC20, but really this is mainly for Gran Turismo, is why you really should buy the Gran Turismo. What it's really like to experience it, I guess. Now for me, I think, I don't know, I never really expected to. I always liked Maseratis, and I did. Always like Maseratis, but when you buy a Maserati, when you own a Maserati, it's a lot different than what you think is going to be and what it looks like. It is. A lot of y'all that want one that don't have one, you won't understand. I don't know. It's something different to own it than to just look at it and Come on, guys, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, hit the like, share, subscribe button for me. Join the VSOP Club. Turn on all post notifications by hitting the notification bell so you're in tune when I drop another video, guys. Got plenty of car content coming. I had a lot of things going on off camera, so that's why I haven't been vlogging as much, but I am back. There's plenty of car content coming. Maserati and Mercedes and a few other cars that I want to get. So definitely hit the subscribe button because videos will be dropping a lot more frequently. Today I wanted to talk about alright, guys, so today I wanted to talk about some new wheels for this car. I know a lot of guys, there's a lot of purists, who don't want to see the wheels change, but this is a car channel. And I really, honestly, guys, don't want to mess these wheels up on this car. I actually want to save them because, again, this car isn't leaving. This car is going to stay. So it would be, I think, wise, actually, to take the wheels off of this car, considering, how much stock wheels play a part in the value, when a car becomes a classic and all of that stuff. So I'm thinking about taking the wheels off of this car. There's a few other wheels, not a few, there's really only like maybe 2 or 3 that I've seen that actually look pretty good on this car. One of them is hard to find, one of them is really expensive, and one of them is it's probably my last choice, but it might actually be the best choice, and I'll tell you guys why. Okay, so the one that's hard to find is the 3-piece wheel. The one that's no, I think both of them are actually 3-piece wheels. The expensive one too. I'm thinking about doing some Fondaires on this car, some Forgiato Fondaires. I was gonna do a May crown jewel, or there was actually a wheel by, I think the company's called Black Diamond. I don't remember the code of the wheel, but those were 3 wheels that I saw that I did like for this car. Actually, let's get out. Alright, so car flips from like a gray, dark gray to a black. Some people say it looks blue, some people say it looks brown. you know, it goes, depending on how the sunlight hits it, that's how the color is gonna look. So it is a factory color. I think it's Granito, something like that. You know, put it in the comment section if you know the color code of this car. But I'm either thinking painted faces to match the wheel, or just leave them kind of like brushed, you know. I'm not really thinking any chrome. I'm not really thinking black face. I'm not thinking red face. You know, I do like the kind of, I do kind of like the idea of a one color wheel on here. You know, maybe a red, like a red brushed, but it wouldn't match the brake calipers. You know, so, and red wheels can be a lot. Like, you know, it just can be. But I have seen it on certain cars and liked it. But on this car, it might be too much. Might be way too much, you know. But I'm definitely thinking something like a machine face. Yeah, you know, machine face, maybe a concave. See, one of the wheels is concave. Two of the wheels is concave. ECL, and then one of them is a step lip. So put it in the comment section what you think will look better on this car. An ECL wheel with a concave in the back, a deep concave, or a step lip wheel in the back. I've seen a reverse lip on the back of the car. I didn't really like it, you know. So thinking of going, it would have to be really a 21, 22 setup, because I've seen 20s on this car. But wheel wells on this car are huge, you know. As you guys know, the wheel wells on this car built in a certain way. Watch one of my videos, the hidden feature of the Granturismo Part 2. I talk about it in that video, why the wheels are sucked in on this car. You know, so you guys put it in the comment section. Google those wheels if you want to see what they look like. Put it in the comment section. If you the black diamond wheels, I don't know the model code on those. I'll try to get a photo. I'll actually try to put a photo of all the wheels, you know? But I do think the Fondaires, the Forgiato Fondaires will look the best. It's just the most expensive, you know. And in New York, anybody who lives in New York, you know, we have like some of the most horrible roads in the country. So, you know, that's why I'm leaning, you know, towards three-piece wheels, because if you always, you know, you could just change a part of the wheel, you know, and you don't have to worry, you know, and you really don't, you know. Just did that. You can actually go check the video for the R129 on the MAE wheels that we just added the outer lips to on both of the front wheels. You can go check that video. Especially guys with split rims or damaged rims, and you know, if you want to know, I'm pretty sure I explained most of what went on and the whole process with that, so you guys can go check that video. But I do like the way concave wheels look on the back of exotic cars, modern cars, you know. And I do like the way some step wheels look. Like, I think crown jewels will look crazy on this car, you know. Because especially because you've never really seen it before. It's mostly if you see MAE wheels now, they're either on Benzes or they're on like tuner Japanese cars. You'll see Riversides on the Japanese cars, and you'll see, you know, either OZs or crown jewels on Benzes and some Beamers, you know. But I've never seen anybody doing a Maserati. I think, yeah, there's a company in Germany, I'm not gonna name them, there's a company in Germany that put them on a Ghibli, and it didn't, no, they look pretty good on the Ghibli, but on the Gran Turismo, I just think they look ridiculous, you know. So I'm probably try to put hold on. So I'm gonna try to put a picture of these wheels in the video so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And you guys put it in the comment section what you guys think, what kind of wheels. I do like the wheels on the car already. You know, some cars I think, you know, the wheels should be changed. Some cars I think the stock wheels just look good. You know, this car, I do think the stock wheels look good on the car, but I do want to save these wheels. I do want to give the car a little bit of a different look since it's been on YouTube for about a year now. So, you know, I do want to change up the look of it, give it a little bit of a fresh look. I think we are going to go with the ground effects, like little carbon kit that I've seen online, just to give it a little bit of a different look. You know, so I know a lot of purists don't want to see it, but a lot of these parts that, you know, thinking about putting on, guys, we take off. You know, they're not permanent, so it won't affect the value, it won't affect anything too much. Wow, somebody made a Benz sound like a Honda. God. But you know, a lot of people be doing that, man. Like, and I love Benz gang, girl. I'm Benz gang forever, but you know, Benz will never sound to me like a Maserati. You know, and my family didn't even, you know, everybody in my family, I've pretty much seen every class in Mercedes, right? So, even my father had the S, 107 SL, R129 SL, a few Benzes. I'm not gonna name them all, but yeah, they'll never sound like BMW, a Mercedes, Audi. You really got to buy too much of an expensive spec to me for the car to sound good, you know, and you do. I think the AMG cars are way overpriced for what they are, and I do, you know, for what they are, for what they look like. It's a regular, you know, Benz with a crazy engine in it, and there's no aerodynamic change in the car. You know, you got, you know, a few vents to cool the car, but in terms of, you know, the drag and how the wind bounces off the car, and, you know, that's why I don't believe in buying AMGs and M cars and, you know, RS cars, is because aerodynamically the car isn't built to do that kind of speed, okay? Because it's not shaped in a way that it cuts through the wind, okay? Like a wedge-shaped car, or, you know, something like this, a Granturismo. But a lot of those cars that, you know, high precision cars, performance cars, they put in wind tunnels. A lot of those cars, you know, the wind is tested how it goes over the car. So, and I'm not saying that other cars don't do that, but that is a focal point for the design. That's a focal point for, you know, a lot about the car. So that's why I don't think, guys, like, and you know, you guys see the Benzes on the channel. You will see some BMWs hopefully on the channel, because I do want to bring about two classic BMWs to the channel that I've always really loved. So yeah, don't think I'm hating when I say that, but I'm telling you, buy a Gran Turismo, okay? Or ride in a Gran Turismo, ride in a Quattroporte V, and you will see what I'm talking about. Okay, you will see that those cars are not, you know, the exhaust is different. The feel is different on the car. When you're at high speeds, it's extremely stable. You know, the way the wind cuts over the car is different. How the car is planted is different. You know, even the stopping, how it feels is different. You know, that's why you know, I always tell, you know, kind of not tell, but I always kind of preach, like, skip the M, skip the AMG, skip the RS cars, because you can always go back there. You can always get one of those. They're always gonna make those. You know, get a Gran Turismo, get a Aston Martin. You know, if you don't want to spend a lot of money, get a pre-owned one that's a few years old. And a lot of these cars have low miles anyway because they aren't really driven. They're always, like, you know, second, third, fourth, fifth cars, if not 10th, 20th, 30th. You know what I mean? So I would always employ somebody to, you know, save more, stack more, you know, figure out a way, and just, you know, if you want a performance car, go buy a performance car from somebody who makes performance cars. Don't buy an AMG, okay, and a RS, you know, Audi car. You know, you can always go back there, but, you know, try a Maserati. You know, try a few, you know, old Aston. You know, try an old Maserati. Try a, you know, not even old, but a few years old. You know, try a, you know, if you don't want to spend crazy money because you're, you know, maintenance and all that, insurance, try one, you know, a couple years old that they still got on a lot, because these cars, they don't really move that fast, you know, and they don't. So, you know, I always say, try to find something. If you want a performance car, try to find something, even a vet. You know, I would say buy a vet before you buy an AMG or an M, you know, or RS car, because the vets they're aerodynamically made, okay, to go fast. Shape wise, it's made to go fast. It's, you know, a lot of cars I would stay away from, you know. And I'm just talking about cars that really have a crazy look to them. Like you know, there's always Challengers and, you know, Camaros and stuff like that, but if you're gonna spend like AMG territory, or you're gonna spend into M territory, or you're gonna spend, you know, into that crazy German tuner from factory territory, I would say just, you know, try to experience the Granturismo, try to experience Aston Martin. I mean, not a Granturismo, Maserati, Aston Martin, you know, Ferrari, you know, something older if you don't want to go new, you know, even a Porsche. I mean, you guys know I'm not a Porsche guy like that, but I would say even get a Porsche, again, because aerodynamically they're built to go fast. You know, it's much more than just an engine, you know, and it is. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. Let me catch y'all in the next one. All right.